Good evening, ladies and gents. You're listening to the Shadownauts, an actual play series. We return this week to play our first Shadowrun adventure, Ashes. This adventure is brought to us by Rob McKittrick, Andy Muneno, Aaron Paval, Stephen Bull Ratkovich, and Alan Vucicevic, all of whom worked on the mission compilation, Sprawl Wilds. This adventure will introduce us to Seattle's Ork Underground. Having recently become an actual district of Seattle due to Prop 23, the Underground has been a little cautious. Some pixie told me that Brackhaven, the former presidential candidate and current governor of Seattle, has been making moves in the shadows. To what end? It's all speculation at this point, but with what I've been hearing lately, the Underground might want to keep a lookout for any Humanist Polyclub members they haven't dealt with yet. I, Audius, the robotic GM, and pleased to introduce our cast. Tonight our runners are the Council as the elf Nick, DMBigfoot as the human Guy, and GC as the elf Vasco. Without further ado, I bring you episode 2. Contents may be hot. It's a critical glitch. In which case,
bad things happen.
Very bad. I'm not going to say it kills you bad, but, you know.
Are you telling me, like, fucking terrible things can happen?
It's like at the beginning of The Matrix where Neo does the jump and he doesn't make it. It'll be like that, except the ground is not made of rubber.
I'm just gonna picture the scene that made me not want to watch The Matrix.
Okay.
Seen The Matrix?
There's just one scene in the scene where the worm crawls into his belly button.
Answer my question.
What?
Have you not seen The Matrix?
No.
All right, are we ready?
We're ready. Whenever you are.
Yep.
I'm waiting on G. G, are you recording?
Yeah, I've been.
Oh, okay.
We've been waiting for you.
I told you guys I was recording.
Yeah, but you were messing around with shit.
Oh yeah, but I said I already had something recording anyways.
No.
God damn it!
Rays of Sloan.
Okay.
How are we gonna start the episode? Something subtle like, "Hello, welcome to the Shadownauts."
We should just.
How are you doing?
We should just like have it just start.
Not affiliated.
All right.
I'm Shadownaut number 1. I called it.
I play character A. I'm Shadownaut number 2. I play character C. Who's playing B? Nobody plays B.
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about B. Fuck them.
Shut up, B! We'll get to you when we get to you.
All right, real quick, we're gonna do the rounds. All right. My name's. Oh, sorry. Stop. My name's Audius, and I'm gonna be GMing the whole campaign currently, playing this adventure off of a book for the first time ever. And who are you guys playing?
I'm DMBigfoot, also known as Montag La Mancha. Big comic guy.
I'm the Council, playing Nick Hale, the street samurai elf.
I'm just gonna call you Nick.
Okay. Yeah, I think that was predetermined.
I can't abbreviate it anymore.
No.
I apologize. Go on.
Wow. Okay, we're starting like this.
It's fine. It doesn't matter. It's fine.
Cut you
We'll
off.
just skip him. We'll just skip him.
You'll know who I am.
All right, let's take it from the top. Everybody back to your places.
GC.
Yeah.
Continue.
And I am GC. I'm playing as Vasco, the street shaman.
Who's gay?
Who I.
Why do you have to bring that up? Why you gotta bring that up?
His sexuality is ambiguous. All right.
You've just spoiled half of the game for the audience, Alex.
No.
First episode.
That's not the point. For the people
Thank you,
that
everybody.
jump in now on episode 2.
And scene.
Vasco is gay. I'm out of here.
That was episode 1, everybody. Hope you're shocked. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, buy our t-shirts.
They're digital t-shirts. You can't actually wear them, but you can.
You can just draw your characters with them.
They're really more like DLC items that you could buy for like World of Warcraft characters and stuff.
No, we're an adventure.
No, okay. What? Okay, real quick. What are you guys doing the previous night?
I was in a diner. No.
All right.
Are we just going off of what Nick and I were doing before?
You could. It could have been a couple weeks between things you're doing.
Oh, well, okay.
Because at this point, you might have already bumped into Vasco. I'm not entirely too sure how you guys want to roll that.
I was in some bar and I met Vasco. We got to talking.
What kind of bar were you at, Alex?
The one right next to the alley I woke up in.
Yeah. The bar is called...
In Media Res.
What?
The bar's name is In Media Res.
Okay. What?
I don't know, it's Latin.
Well, after Montag found this colorful character, he introduced him to me, and now we know each other.
Hey, Vasco. This is Nick.
No, we already did this.
I'm reenacting it. This is
okay.
Okay. So you guys are at the bar?
Yeah, we're at the bar.
Real stripper?
We're at the bar. Pearl Jam's playing.
This is not what we needed, Alex.
No, even better. It's who does Black Hole?
No, I got it.
Who does Black Hole
Soundgarden?
Soundgarden is playing.
Oh, son.
Okay, no. No.
Wait a minute. We're at a male strip club, and Black Hole Sun is playing.
Yeah.
All right.
Black Hole Sun is playing, and we meet.
Your eyes dart to each other across the bar.
As he puts a 50 into my G-string.
And I'm like, hey, you want to be my friend Nick? The first thing I say to you.
How are we going to somehow turn this into a Shadowrun campaign?
And then we're like, hey, we could be Shadowrunners. Go.
That's what we're going with. One thing led to another.
By the way.
Of course you are, Nick.
Nick, what were you doing this entire time, by the way?
With us.
No. I want to hear from the council specifically.
Well, Mr. Hale was in his middle class condominium, sipping on Coke.
Just Coke?
Yeah, just Coke.
Okay. Does Coke exist in the future?
Yes.
Okay.
New Coke.
Yeah, they tried to rebrand it New Coke, but then they went with New Coke Classic.
Crystal Coke made a comeback.
Yeah. It actually stayed this time, which is weird.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's infused with magic.
Is that what it is?
It's like Nuka-Cola, where it glows.
Ugh.
Well, apparently Montag met a new friend at a bar of some kind, and he's told me quite a lot about him, and I'm curious to seeing him.
But
I haven't yet.
Oh, but you have. Okay, I thought there was gonna be some like. But before I meet him, we have to have a deal go down. Like, we have some provisions. Provision number 1: I get to punch him in the face right away.
Assert your dominance.
Objection.
So apparently, something happened last night at a bar. I don't know.
We don't remember. We got super shit-faced, and we just woke up at Nick's apartment, and we were all together, and we were just there.
It doesn't mean we didn't come over.
No, gun.
New Coke Classic is alcoholic.
I have a limp.
I'm middle class, okay?
And
you can't just walk into my apartment.
I'm high class.
You drink New Coke Classic.
Go to your house then, or your van.
House is farther away.
You live in a van.
I don't live in a van. That was my other guy.
The point is, we became friends overnight.
Yeah, high five.
There's no way I can sync that up later.
He's put like a canned high five sound right there.
I think I might still have that eagle sound clip.
High five.
All right. So, it's been some time since that night. Okay, we're not going to say that was last night. Apparently, you guys do know each other, but in a very hangover fashion.
Yeah.
So, I I'm gonna say, where are you guys staying the night currently? I know it's a little curious as to figuring out where Vasco currently is living, despite the fact that he's living on the streets.
You can crash at my house if you want.
Well, I mean, is it necessary for us to be separated at this time?
It doesn't really matter, but the start of this thing starts at very early in the morning when you guys would be waking up.
Okay, then
I'm just at my condominium then.
Right.
We could all be at Sosa's place.
Could be. I don't know. Sos, your character, how do you do?
Nick. Vasco and I need to crash your house. Don't worry about why. But we need to crash at your house for the night.
Is that blood on your shirt?
Don't worry about it. Listen, Vasco and I need to crash at your house. Is that cool?
I just did use your bathroom for like a couple seconds.
Vasco, Nick says it's cool. Drag in the body. I mean, let's head over.
That's okay. I don't have it anymore.
Okay, after some confusion has been levied from the previous night, you wake up to the sound of your comlink going off sometime around 6:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
All of us?
We're gonna say Nick, specifically yours. You see it's popping up as Rax.
Oh, that guy.
That son of a bitch. What does he want this early in the morning? Hale speaking.
Oh, Hale, how's it going?
It's been better.
Sorry I haven't been able to find you any jobs recently, but something just came in. I was wondering if you wanted in.
What's going down?
It's a short fuse little run that we got going. Apparently, Mrs. Johnson wants you to meet her in the Ork Underground around like 7:30. She said just to be ready to work immediately. It's not going to be anything big. She needs you to courier something, I think. I'm not sure, but she's been very elusive. Pretty much just go to the Ork Underground and meet her up at this location, and he sends you over an address.
Did she talk about any figures?
Not right now. No. It should be just real quick from what I'm hearing. She just needs you to run something and maybe have to do something afterwards, but that's it.
All right, then. Me and Montag will be over there in a bit.
All right. Do you guys have the number for Vasco? I haven't been able to reach him.
Vasco? Yeah, we got him right here.
Oh, all right.
Wake.
All right, no, then I don't have to call anybody else. All right, just do that and get back to me with anything.
All right, you got it.
All right. Click.
Click.
What happened?
Nah, this jackass Rax has got some work for us. We got to go down to the railroad at 7:30.
You gotta go down to platform 9 3/4. Something about some
wizards
mucking things up.
Did you say wizards?
Vasquez,
Mud.
get up, you drunk. He wants you in on this too.
It's Vasco, you fuck.
Shut up. I don't know you.
All right, fine.
All right, get into my car.
We're getting in your car? You have a car?
Yeah, I have a car. I'm not poor like you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You better
Last time
be.
I checked, I had money, and then
But,
someone
yeah,
killed me.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I drag both of them. I drag the bickering couple into my van, and we drive off to our location.
That sounds like, I dragged the bickering couple into my van, and I murdered them both.
Listen, I have a bad rep, okay? We went over this.
I get in the car and fall back asleep.
I don't fall back asleep. I'm awake.
We're going out for breakfast first.
Go to the Waffle House.
Yeah, we got like 2 hours to kill.
Who goes to a Waffle House?
The Cyber Waffle House.
What's a good breakfast place?
I don't know. It's 2077, right?
Taco Bell.
What year is it?
2075.
Let's go to McDonald's.
That actually is very clever. Did you just make that up?
Yes.
Don't worry about it. Anyway. Okay, you're going to the Waffle House.
Or to McDonald's, because that's actually really clever.
How is it really clever?
Because a dongle is a computer term.
Is it?
Yeah. Along with the penis analogy.
On the way to the address, you pass by McDonald's to get whatever breakfast appropriate things you're gonna do. Gonna have. Yeah. And you guys, after your car pulls up to where the address is, you are currently in the Lord Strong Mall. For the most part, this looks like any other mall. You see like several homeless people hanging around here.
Hey.
It's pretty busy for this early in the morning. Walking through the Lord Strong entrance to the Ork Underground, which is at the basement of this mall, you have to pass by several hundred commuters going to and from work. At this current entrance, you see that there's several stands for food. So if you hadn't stopped by anywhere else, you could have probably gotten something on the way here.
Okay.
So this mall has a subway station?
Is there an escalator?
No, there's no escalator. All this stuff is dug out for the most part.
Okay.
Is it like on a ramp? Because I don't do very well with stairs.
Don't you?
It'll take me like an hour to get down these stairs.
With the amount of people, it doesn't really seem to.
I could just
get that
carry
much
you.
difference for you.
Okay, I'll take that.
All right, so you're carrying him down the stairs.
I was hit by a car. We discussed this. I have a limp. Bring that up, why don't you? It's a sore spot for me.
He says to the dead man.
Listen, that guy. Don't worry about that guy.
Continue.
Well, it's a good old pair of legs, doesn't it?
Listen, we don't need to worry about that.
All right.
All right.
My legs work fine.
Okay.
Okay. You enter the underground via the Lord Strong entrance, a triple troll-wide stone staircase to the side of a nearby transit terminal. Early morning foot traffic is heavy as a stream of blue-collar metahuman workers plod up the stairs and off to service jobs throughout the city. Descending deeper, you thread your way through a sea of sanitation engineers, mechanics, housekeepers, and a shocking number of cheap suits with company loyalty pins. The haze of corporate-sponsored AR spam fades away, but is replaced with guerrilla spam running on the Underground's eclectic wireless network. Pretty much most of them saying, abide by certain rules before we kick you out, such and such. There's also complimentary attraction maps for down here.
I've got one of those.
Okay, so you just pull that up in your AR. After you've downloaded, you have several pop-up windows pop up in your AR before it starts. Before it's pretty much impossible to see anything.
I have a pop-up blocker.
All right, you kick that on, and you see them all disappear.
Okay.
Before it shows you what is actually on the map that they sent you, and it's just a happy face.
Oh, well, crap! I deleted.
Okay.
I would like tear down this shady organization with all these pop-ups, but I don't think we have time.
All right. Leaving the entrance, you enter the Goblin Market. It's packed with third shift commuters hoping to grab a hot meal before heading home. The market occupies a cavern nearly 2 stories tall. Most of the tourist-friendly shops are still closed at this hour, but a staggering selection of food stalls and stands do a brisk business. The heady odor of curry freely mingles with the spicy, sweet smells of barbecue, both of which are accented with the aroma of strong soy calf. Walking through this place, you finally find Nick. You finally see showing up in your AR where the location is supposed to be, and it's at this place called Beans Out of Bulldog. It's a soy calf.
A coffee shop?
Yeah, it's a coffee shop. No, it's a soy calf shop. In the future, everything's soy. To the left of the door is a storefront, actually the rear half of a late model GMC Bulldog step van, accented and cemented into the wall. The interior of the van has been converted into a massive soybean roaster, relying on one of the Underground's most many ventilation shafts to handle the exhaust. The van's rear doors are now open, and a perky Ork girl peddles bags of freshly roasted soy calf and baked goods. A staggeringly large troll dislodges himself from a nearby wall and lumbers over to your group. Mm-hmm. His gray jacket with a brown armband identifies him as the Scratcha. The badge hanging out from the front also helps, and he politely opens the door for you. He offers a yawning, tusk-filled smile while motioning you inside.
All right, we walk through the doors, and what does the place look like on the inside?
For the most part, it looks like any other coffee shop that you would go into, like any Starbucks. There's several tables, but this being the Ork Underground, it's mostly stools with like planks nailed into them.
It was sticking upward.
Yes. For some of the stuff, it looks like they actually stole stuff from above ground and moved it over here. In the middle of this, you do see several people just like sitting around drinking coffee, making normal morning talk. with each other.
The orc beat poets.
With berets and shades.
Yeah.
They're pounding war drums.
For the Horde.
Do we have any clear indication as to where this Mrs. Johnson is?
This Miss Johnson, as soon as you walk through the door, you see there is
So she's not
The what?
As a Miss, because he referred to her as a Mrs. Johnson. It's a Miss Johnson.
All right, look, so she's not married, okay? This is better for all of us.
Yeah. I mean,
I think I messed up earlier. I'm not sure. Anyway, Miss Johnson is usually what it is.
I mean, she's single.
We have any clear indication as to where Miss Johnson is?
Yeah, Miss Johnson is sitting in an alcove near the back of the shop, partially concealed behind a bulk of step van turned roaster. Oh, so the all right. So the truck that was pretty much cemented into this wall halfway, and this chick outside was selling out of. Currently, Miss Johnson is essentially sitting in the front of that truck.
Okay.
Not inside, but at a table in front of the truck.
Okay.
All right, we walk over to her table.
We saunter over.
So you're gonna saunter over there?
Yeah.
Do I have to roll to saunter? It's difficult for me to saunter, but
he hobbles over.
All right.
Attempt to saunter. I start to hobble.
Break a leg there, buddy.
I would rather not.
Shake a leg.
All right, we'll walk over.
Leg
what does
shaking
Miss Johnson look like?
Short, dark red hair. She's somewhat thick-set, and she is an orc. Also wearing a suit, black suit.
Okay.
And she's sitting at the table drinking some soy calf until she sees you guys walking over, or sauntering over, or hobbling over.
Yeah. Whichever of the three.
Yes. She points to the chairs in front of her. She has about 4. I say about because there's like 3.5. One of them's missing a leg.
I take what looks to be the stablest chair.
Mm-hmm.
I decide to keep standing up.
Don't be rude.
For my own safety.
Don't be rude.
I'm not being rude.
Offered you a chair.
Okay, and I politely declined it.
I hunch over in a squat.
Are neither of you gonna take chairs? Fine, I take all
chairs.
All the chairs are mine now. Spread myself out equally among all the chairs available.
A chair strangled my cousin.
All right, Montag, if it makes you happy, I'm going down.
Too late.
On a piece of plank.
Too late.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you the ones that Rax has sent over?
Yes, we are. He told me he had some work for us.
Yeah. I do have some work for you. I need you to essentially courier this package. And she's holding a very small, probably like 2x3 inch box. Like it looks like jewelry would be hiding in there. Anything that you would find like at a jewelry shop, I guess.
What's inside it?
Currently, she does. Oh, you don't see it, and she doesn't seem to be giving up this information.
Okay.
What's the pay?
I need you to courier this to a specific person over at the Stonecutters Guild, but I'd be willing to pay you about 2,000 for the startup job, but I might need you to stay with me for the next part of the mission, depending on how they receive this particular item.
Epic foreshadowing.
Is there anything complicated we should be aware of?
There's people trying to shut down the Ork Underground, so for the most part, there's always something to worry about.
Shadowrunners. Of course it's complicated.
It's not like, hey, we walk across the street, here's the thing, done.
I guess that's the case.
Is it also 2,000 new yen total?
No, 2,000 new yen each.
Okay, good.
Whoa. I could buy a house.
Could you?
I could buy a
You
bed.
can probably rent one.
A bed counts as a house.
You could afford to give Mrs. Wong her rent.
Oh, shit.
All right, so
All right, we'll take the job. How do we contact you again after we've delivered the goods?
it's no pretty much just take this. I need you to just run over to these coordinates. She starts pulling out her comlink when she starts typing something in, and all of a sudden you hear something extremely loud, and then complete silence as your ears are ringing, and she is replaced by a cloud of smoke and debris. Several cups hit you.
Fuck.
Several cups and a a patron or two head your way as an explosion rings out across the Soycaf bar.
Well, crap.
Shit.
As pretty much the smoke settles, you see her dumbfounded, staring at you guys for a moment, and then looking past you as you see several fires are raging around you.
Can we tell what caused this explosion?
I need you to make a perception test, sir.
Ooh. Perception and what else?
I think it's perception and intuition.
2 successes.
All right, with 2 successes, you hear several hundred people screaming. Nobody has, with the amount of time that it took for everybody to finally get everything together, you could somewhat hear again. Not many people have gotten up yet. They're still trying to get their bearings. Right. You see that out of the group of people, around 3 of them have stood up and started walking towards you. One of which is the troll guy from the troll from outside, who let you in.
Okay. Is he coming in to like attack us?
No. We're okay.
Them,
freshen our drinks.
You see them wearing the brown badges that they were wearing before, indicating that they are also these brown badges. By the way, she is also wearing one of them.
Okay.
Okay, so they're all walking with gun in hand towards her, but very much in a way of protecting more than outright attacking.
Okay.
Past the now newly opened wall, you see that there is a large flame. Where you currently are at, there are flames outside. There may be 1 or 2 scattered flames inside, but it's nothing gigantic as opposed to what's happening way down in the tunnels that you are currently looking into, SOS. Okay? The tunnels that you're looking into, several people are screaming and running from there, and it seems to be more of a blast furnace than it is just a raging flame.
Oh, correct.
Yes. Things aren't looking too good for the most part, just from what you're seeing, and you don't really know exactly what that is either, since this is the first time you've been underground.
Well, I pull up Miss Johnson by the arm and move her towards the orcs that are coming towards us.
Is this normal? Yes, no, but I don't know.
All right. She quickly gathers herself, pushes you off of her, Nick. She starts helping other people up whilst yelling for the other 3 to get the rest of the Rasha, which are the other people in her group. 2 of the 3 guys, the 2 orcs that are not the troll that was standing outside, which she is now being guarded by, they run outside to do whatever it is, along with several people in hand. Okay? She turns to you and says, all right, apparently the job has changed a little bit, but we're going to try to do this as fast as possible. I need your help to try to get this fire out, or save as many people as we can.
Okay.
I'm willing to give you guys each 3,200 new yen right now if we hurry up.
Okay. All right. You got any fire control equipment around here?
She seems to pull up something on her comm link and shoots it over to you very quickly. And after you've pretty much said that you were going to help, she immediately does that. And she's like, I don't really have time to explain the entire thing, but I need you to get those flames out of here now.
Do I have a water spell?
I don't know. Do you?
Do you?
It doesn't say it on my thing.
All right, spells. It does say spells. Antidote, cure, disease, entertainment. You can entertain the fire if you want. Heal and mana bolt.
Okay. Looking into the underground, does it look like there was any sort of sprinkler system like that they used, or was just like literally just carved in?
This place just looked like it was. What?
Plumbing of any sort?
I'm gonna need you to make a perception check too, but from inside you can't really see too much. But she pretty much offers you that pay, and she starts running out of there. You could ask her one more question before you leave.
No, I'm just from what I see.
Right. Okay. She thanks you, tucks away her box into a pocket, and then runs out of there.
Going outside. What do we? Who do we see? Who do I see near me that I can help?
In the immediate vicinity, you see several bodies that are scattered everywhere. A lot of them are breathing but unconscious, and there's several that are also dead and charred, most likely sent flying several feet from this explosion that came all the way from down this tunnel. Yeah. Okay. They're looking pretty bad, I'll say that.
Does this tunnel have any sort of plumbing of any sort?
Can you make me your perception check, please?
So if my perception is 1 and my logic is 4, then I roll 5 dice.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I have 1 hit.
2 hits.
2 hits. All right. With 1 hit, G, you see that there are the several bodies laying around, and you can spot which ones are and are not conscious or dead. Okay?
Okay.
With 2, Alex, you can see that there are pipes up top, like running along the roof.
Mm-hmm.
You see that there's a set of 3 pipes running along the tunnel up through to where this flame is. Also, with your collective perception checks, you do know that it will take about 5 minutes before this entire place is burnt down to the ground.
Okay. Can I... Those tunnels, the pipes up above, can I hack into the waterworks to see if I can increase the pressure on those? Maybe make them start working?
Okay. Crazy amount of flames down the tunnel. And along the tunnel walls, you see that there are 3 pipes. Underneath these pipes, you do see that there are 3 different boxes at regular intervals coming down the tunnel. Alex.
Yes.
Each of these you recognize immediately as pretty much, smash, pull, lever, and things go off.
Okay.
But this being the future, it's not that simple. All you have to do is press a button and it should turn on. But as you run up to the nearest one, you do see that there is a warning showing up on the front.
What does it say? What is it warning me against?
All right.
It's warning you that reading it will instantly make you die.
Yes.
Right.
You see that this box is actually not connected to the 3 tubes, but instead actually part of the ventilation system. Could I get... I need you to roll 1 more perception check just as a general thing right now.
Just Montag?
Yeah, just Montag, since he's looking at this box.
2 more successes.
All right. With 2 successes, I'm going to say that you do recognize that after pretty much the high beeping has faded away from you, so now you can hear perfectly. You do hear that the ventilation system for the Ork Underground has actually kicked on to full blast. It's feeding the fires way more than it should, thus acting like if it were a
fan to the flame.
Yeah, it's not looking too good right now in this case. Currently blinking on this box, though, you see ventilation control is regrettably down for repair. Please contact your area support specialist for further assistance.
So what it seems to be doing is instead of venting air out, it's sending more air in to feed the flame?
Yes.
Okay, can I hack this box?
Yes, you can try to hack.
Okay. I want to do that.
Okay. While you're doing that, what are you 2 doing?
Save some people or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll save some people.
Use your magic or whatever.
Well, I'm going to do my own perception check to see if I can find something to help us out in this situation.
You find an entire fire truck.
What are you looking for, Sos?
Anything like a water tower.
Underground.
What?
We're underground.
A water tower. They can have underground water towers.
Underground water towers.
Maybe like a leak where water is coming out of anything.
Shoot that pipe. Maybe water comes out of that pipe.
Isn't it like an air pipe or something?
No, the ventilation system is not connected to these 3 tubes. The boxes aren't attached to the tubes. It's part of the ventilation system, which is attached to something else.
Well, fine. I'll check to see if these are actually water pipes or.
Just put your hand on it and see if you can feel water going through it.
So, are you looking for things full of water, or are you looking at the pipes to see which one is full of water?
I'm going to look at the pipes.
Okay.
I got 3 successes.
Oof. All right. With 3 successes, you do recognize which one of the pipes is full of water. In this case, it's the topmost one out of the 3. The other 2 being sewer pipes.
Is there something like a platform that I can get to? Something that's not at ground level, like a catwalk or something? Or
there's a makeshift catwalk with all these stands that you're currently in. The tunnel that you're currently standing in, although several things are on fire, there are shanty huts where people were selling stuff at prior to the explosion. Several of which have been, vacated, seeing as these people are running for their lives currently. And there's 2 or 3 of them that are full of people stealing stuff before they get out of there.
Oh, looters.
Can I determine the best spot for me to try to shoot the water pipe?
From where you currently are at, it's not going to be an incredibly difficult shot. I'm going to say that it's only 2 to hit because it's simple. It's just doing enough damage to make it leak. Also, where are you going to make it leak?
Where does it seem where's the fire concentrated at?
Currently, it's still a ways down, but it's making its way through towards you. I
want to shoot the pipe so that it'll hit just as the flame is coming through.
Okay. So I just need you to roll your weapons skill to shoot the pipe. Topmost pipe. This is also when Alex is starting to hack this thing. You're attaching yourself to the box right now, Alex.
Okay.
And then we're going to see what G is doing real quick.
I'm going to try and save some people before I do that. Is it possible to cast a spell on myself and then rescue one person in the same turn? Because I know spell casting is a complex action.
Right. So you can a complex action is the only thing you could do on that round.
Shit. No, I'll just go run and pick up the nearest person.
Cool.
Okay.
Where would that be?
What do you mean?
Where's the nearest person?
At your feet currently.
Holy crap! All right.
You're standing amidst a whole thing of people just either laying down or groggily getting back up, trying to start their run over there. But some of the people do seem to have been trampled from other people. Said things do happen.
How many people can I pick up at once?
Just slap awake a couple of them if you wanted to. If you're trying to actually pick them up and run out of there, it would probably be how much? What's your body?
4.
4? I'd say you'd be able to pick up 2 people. Like, have them lean on you and walk with you. But
okay. My strength is 5.
Yeah, definitely 2 people.
Just 2? Okay.
Yeah.
Then I want to pick up those 2 people and move away from the fire.
So you're just going away right now to help these people to where everybody else is running to?
Yeah, I'm going to try and at least save 2 people.
All right. With this, we're going to keep the initiative at where Alex is first, Sos is second, GC is third, okay?
Okay.
Alex, you're just connected to this thing. Sos, what are you doing for your action?
I'm going to take out my pistol and shoot at the pipe.
All right. Since this is all happening in one action, or do you want to wait for the next one so you could do an aim at the pipe?
No, I've already rolled for it. I got my result ready for whenever you want it.
What is it?
5.
5? Ooh, 5 hits?
5 hits.
Shit. All right. With precision, you hit this pipe. How much damage do you do, though?
With the pistol, I've got a damage value of 8.
8?
Yeah.
All right. With 8...
Is the 5 that I rolled added into that? I believe it is, given what I'm reading from the PDF. But that's normally with combat with a person, so I don't know how it would work.
Versus a pipe.
Yeah.
Versus a pipe, you would need to... Okay, so how much damage did you do specifically? Sorry.
Do I add the 5 hits from the roll?
No, the 5 hits were to aim. I'm going to say that in order to hit that specific pipe, it was going to be 3.
Okay.
So you have 2 net hits, which adds to your damage.
Okay, so that would be 10 damage total.
Okay, with that, you easily pierce the pipe exactly where you wanted to.
Okay.
As soon as you hit the pipe, you spray The water sprays all over the shanties currently under it. With the amount of pressure that was in it, though, because it seems like the sprinkler systems were running slightly, but not enough to actually do anything. With this, you've actually waterlogged the immediate area that you shot at, which is some 100 feet away from you.
Better than that on fire.
Yes. You see several orc and actually...
You have a lake in the middle of an inferno.
It's...
Well, you know what? At least the fire's not going to get through it.
Fine.
Okay. With that, you are successful in that. At this point, you do see that there's several people running towards you, one of which being another troll, 2 more orcs, and a human, and 2 dwarves, all running towards you guys, but wearing these badges. They seem to be running around with rudimentary, like, fire fighting equipment, which is to say one of them has a fire extinguisher that may or may not actually work.
Okay.
Do they look happy or incredibly pissed off?
They look like they're terrified and trying to help anybody. Like, while they're running towards you, they're helping people up and trying to put out any flames that are scattered where they're at.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to make my roll to drag these people.
Real quick, before you do anything, Alex, it is now your turn.
Okay.
Wait, I thought it was 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, but I was trying to just finish Sosa's thing because you kind of jumped ahead of him.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. So with GC done, Sosa, we already know what you're doing. Alex, what's your deal?
I'm hacking the thingy.
Right.
I want to reverse. I want to reverse the AC. I want it to start sucking.
Switch it from blowing to sucking.
Exactly. I want it to get the air out so that we can get the smoke out and not feed the flame as much.
Real quick, I need you to roll I'm going to say an intuition plus logic test.
Okay. 2 hits.
All right. With 2 hits, you do realize that this air system is not a means for sucking up any air. You could shut it down, but with your 2 hits, you would notice that this is the only way for air to get down here currently. So you risk suffocating anybody who's down here along with you guys if you turn it off.
Okay.
Now, it's going from super, overpowered to
I can at least slow
normal.
it down.
Yes, you'd be able to do that, no problem.
Okay.
Now, as soon as you connect to the node that this box currently is in, you realize something kind of weird. The node has been hacked by parties unknown, and ICE is currently waiting for you.
Right. How do I fight them?
With this, I'm going to need you specifically to roll a Matrix initiative.
Okay.
What's yours?
7 plus 1d6.
Okay.
Which is 5, so 12.
All right, you start up first. You see that as soon as you connect into the node, there is a small box, essentially, that you're in a completely white room.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a box in front of you with just the simple controls for any said AC unit. But standing in front of it is a roughly humanoid shape of geometric shapes.
This is that ice.
This is the ice.
Can I determine how deadly it is?
You could make a matrix perception test if you got that.
I don't. Didn't even know that was a thing. I have etiquette.
Hello, Mr. Ice. How do you do?
I'm doing quite
I
fine, thank you.
had to sit down for a cup of tea.
I guess I'll just cyber shoot it.
Please don't shoot my balls off.
I do have cyber combat. It's between me and the controls. Let me just get rid of it.
Do your attack. Which one are you going to do?
Cyber combat?
Go for it.
It's cyber combat plus logic?
Yeah, it's logic.
Rolling 11 dice, just so you know.
Shake it, shake it, shake it.
Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it.
4 is not enough, so 3 hits.
3 hits? Alright. Okay, so now as soon as you enter this place, you have the first initiative pass.
Do I get to choose what my attack looks like?
Yep. You just have to roll what it is on paper, and then you explain it however you need to.
Okay.
Again, this node is technically you hack into the box, and that's it. There's a program. But then the way that they explain it in these games is you're now in a room with this device with a person standing in front of you to stop you.
Yeah, but it's like an all white room.
Exactly.
Okay. Except with the box, and then there's like this digital, like
Johnny Mnemonic.
guy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one hit with my attack.
Okay. This guy's gonna roll defense. Who knows? He could do really bad.
Thanks for the compliment.
And
Good luck.
No, he does not fail. How does your attack look?
I pull out a pole vault
What?
This is why it missed.
and
All right.
try to jump over from where I am and then kick him with my legs that work in cyberspace.
Okay. Your attack goes wide as he steps to the side.
Crap.
You are stopped before you actually reach the box, hitting an invisible barrier in the cyberspace. In which case, he is going to turn to you and try to attack you real quick. How much did you roll for your attack, Alex?
6 dice.
Okay. Oh, so close. So close. He got 2 successes on you.
So I have to roll my defense.
Yes.
I rolled 2 successes.
All right, it goes to the defender, so you see him pull out a hammer, and he tries to slam down on you, in which case you dodge out of the way.
A backflip.
Okay. This being a matrix action, you actually get 2 rounds before the next initiative pass. So you get to do 1 more round of actions, and then we go to GC. Or SOS.
Okay.
You were the first one, right, Alex?
But Sorcerers did his thing.
No, that was my action from last turn
Was it?
because I didn't aim.
So,
You get 1 more round of actions, and then we go to SOS.
okay, I'm going to try to attack him again.
Okay.
Oh, crap.
What did you get?
All ones.
What?
6 hits!
All right.
6 hits.
I'm not in the Matrix.
You got 4 net hits on 4 net hits on him, right?
Yeah.
How does this work?
Seeing that he tried to hammer me last time, what I did is I hold out my hand, a hammer materializes in it, and I become Odaisu from Old Boy.
All right.
Suddenly the whole room gets very narrow.
The world
Right.
turns to a 2D platforming video game.
Right
much-
next to his pelvis.
How much damage do you do?
How much damage do I do?
Because you rolled 6 hits. He was able to dodge 2 of them.
Okay.
So right now he's trying to resist 10 damage.
Okay.
And you make full force contact on him.
Mhm.
Do a lot of damage to the ice, I'm going to say. So much so. You don't knock him out, but you do see that he's currently de-resing, so to speak.
Okay.
And he's going to try to roll something real quick. Alright, Alex, I'm going to need you to roll your data processing.
Okay. Just data processing, or is it add
I'm going to add your intuition to that. So if you notice anything.
2 hits?
Alright, after your last attack hits, you see him disappear
Mhm.
as he breaks into several pieces.
Oh.
That's the last of his actions on your turn. No, and now it's Sos. What are you doing? Nick, what's going on? You just let off a shot and...
All right, so
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
You let off a shot, hit a pipe, and it sprayed water down in an area well away from you, thoroughly waterlogging everything as time goes on. What are you doing now?
now you mentioned before that there was a group of people running around, well, running towards me, and it looks like they want to help others escape.
Yes.
Okay, I want to shoot my gun up into the air to get their attention.
The previous shot has them looking at you currently.
Okay, I start throwing out orders to them. All right, you jackasses, go help the people over there in that burning building, and the rest of you get these bastards that are lying all over the floor, the ones that are still alive. Anybody you think you can't save, just leave them.
All right, I need you to roll a leadership plus charisma check. How many dice do you have?
I've got nothing in leadership. I just got 4 for charisma.
Okay, so you'd normally roll 3, but because you already, since you told me exactly what you're going to be saying, I'm going to add 2 to that.
Thank you, sir.
Go for it.
1 success.
1 success is enough right now. You see that, like, with your wording, they begrudgingly listen to you. They seem to split up, though. Out of the 5 people, 2 of the guys run over to help some people up. One of the guys, the dwarf running around with a fire extinguisher, throws it to one of the orcs, as the other 2 help out and do the other bit that you yelled at them. But the last orc starts running up to you guys just to see as you guys need help, if anything. Would you like to do anything else, Sos?
Where's the exit?
It's where it's where currently Vasco is running to, which is past these guys that just split up.
Okay, I'm going to start heading off in that direction at a brisk pace.
Okay.
What about you?
I'm sitting there like face first in a box right now.
You're fine.
You guys need to protect me.
From what? The fire?
Yes.
I'm going to
That's not part of the job.
do some cover fire.
Look, this is what happens. If the fire gets too close to me, you throw yourself in front of it.
Listen, the fire that was coming towards us, I've completely waterlogged.
If we throw ourselves on the fire, we'll be giving it more oxygen.
You gotta make sure that I'm okay.
You're fine.
You'll be fine.
The place is waterlogged. I don't know where you are, but I'm sure the fire is not going to get to you.
If anything, just jump in the water.
Now, Sos, I would like you to just roll a real quick perception check, please.
To see where I am.
Not that, because he walked a ways ahead of you just to shoot the pipe.
Yeah.
So it should slow it down immensely currently, but
You're waist deep in fire.
yes.
You are like balls deep in fire.
It is really hot, by the way.
3 successes.
All right. With 3 successes, after you start briskly walking towards the exit, you do realize that there are several stands that were currently not exactly on, so to speak, but they're not on fire. But they do have with the 3 perception check, you do realize that a lot of them had propane cans in them.
Oh crap!
Is there fire coming towards them?
As you're asking the question, you say, "Is there?" and then.
You do hear an explosion further down, but currently, from where the water is spraying, there are 3 rollable shop carts that are currently connected to propane tanks.
They want this place to explode? I got it. Let's make an enclosed space for all of our people to live in. You know what? Let's fill it with propane and no good sprinkler system.
These are the same people that built the house in Flashpoint. they were storing gasoline in the bathtub.
They were putting gasoline on their stove.
They bathe in kerosene.
Well, let me go about it this way. Does it seem like they because you said that there was carts?
Yes.
Now, what did you mean that they're connected to the?
These 3 specific carts. The other ones were like running on open flames, but because of the fire, they've been put out.
Mm-hmm.
But the propane tanks are readily visible. That are feeding into what they were cooking initially.
They're like food carts.
Yeah, they're food carts.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah, they're not like specifically, buy your propane here. Buy your propane in this cart that we're just going to leave right here.
Propane and propane accessories.
Exactly.
They're like shopping carts filled with propane tanks.
There's only one that's filled with like 10 of them, and you just see Hill's Access is what it's called. But it's further away from you guys. It's actually behind Vasco. You're about to pass it.
What? A tank?
Several propane tanks on a cart. That says Hill's Access.
On a side note,
yes.
I'm not sure how much time I have for this. A similar thing like this happened in real life. I think it was in Boston or Chicago. There was a facility that stored propane tanks. Like the really tall...
Like the ones you see on trucks?
Narrow tanks. Yeah, the ones you see on trucks. Like hundreds of them. In the middle of the city. On a particularly hot day, the blacktop underneath them, because they stored them outside, got so hot the tanks began to rupture and explode. One of these tanks flew into a dude's house while he was sleeping and just missed him as he was laying in the bed.
Wow.
Imagine rolling over and waking up to that.
Also, it's now illegal to store that many tanks in the middle of a city.
It's not illegal to store that many tanks in the middle of a city with gasoline inside of them.
It is now illegal to store that many tanks in the middle of the city in the open like that.
Also,
Right,
you're not
council.
allowed to sleep with giant gas tanks.
Well, the
fact.
food carts. The food carts.
Going back.
Now, are they are they the ones that are mobile, or are they just planted where they are?
They're mobile. Most of the places that had open fires were actually dug out of the walls. So you see that these specific carts, one of them has been tipped over, but the other two are readily movable.
I have an idea. Kick him into the fire. The explosion might put out the fire.
We'll kill our fire with a bigger fire.
Oh, space. That may not be a good idea.
With air pumping in currently.
Yeah. Well, listen. I didn't
Okay.
say it was the perfect plan.
Okay. Okay. Where they are right now,
Yes.
how far away are they from the area that I drowned?
Irrelevant. They're next to me.
They're currently in the area you drowned, but from what you could tell, there would be, like, if you kept these three from the area, like, after that whole place catches fire, they wouldn't set off any further propane explosions or related flammable materials further past where you currently wet.
I'll need you to repeat that because I'm not sure I
Okay.
caught.
All right. You had they're currently in the area that you've wet completely, right?
Okay.
The flame would cause them to rupture, causing the next one to rupture, to cause the next one to rupture. And then after that, there are other parts that have propane and flammable materials that are outside of your range of wetness, so to speak.
But if the area is waterlogged, I mean,
it wouldn't stop the heat that causes these metal cans to explode.
is there an area that I can roll them to that'll get them away from anything else that's flammable?
Just roughly moving them outside of that cone of water would get them. You would recognize as being safe.
And there's still that what was it? The orc or troll guy that was coming towards me.
Yes.
Okay. I want to get his attention.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I mean, he was coming over to help us anyways.
Yeah. You see him wearing a wet bandana over his face as he's running up towards you. Before he grabs a bandana from like his back pocket and throws it to you. Just now, you see that there's a lot of smoke pouring in from the explosion.
Okay. I go to him and I order him to go over there and start moving the canisters out of the way.
I just need a real quick.
I mean, if he's hesitant, I'm willing to pull out my gun.
I'm willing to give extra motivation.
I do have a 4 in intimidation.
Okay.
If he's unwilling to cooperate.
Right. Are you going to help him?
Help me out. And if you don't want to,
There's fire over there.
Yeah, and I'm leaving. I think that's. I've saved enough people.
Called triage, you know. Fight the battles. Pick your battles.
I am picking my battles.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you.
Okay, good.
Triage. Where you pick who's gonna die. Or, you don't pick who's gonna die. You pick who you're gonna save because other people are probably gonna die.
All right. The orc starts running towards this place, trying to move as much as possible, but it's probably going to take him another 2 rounds before he gets there. You were walking out?
Yes.
Okay. Vasco, what's
Yeah.
up? You're carrying 2 people with you?
I am carrying 2 people.
Whilst you were running out of there, you see the group of 5 people before you hear Nick behind you yelling at them, giving orders.
Yeah.
One of them takes one of the people off of your shoulder, which frees you up to grab somebody else. You're trying to help as many people out as possible, right?
Right.
Okay. You're just making your way towards the exit?
Yes.
With that, you are going to spend the next 2 rounds getting to where everybody is, essentially where the exit is from this particular tunnel. All right?
Can I stop to cast
can
an
just stuff
armor
like-
spell on Alex before I continue? Like, spend 1 round casting a spell onto Alex and then going.
I appreciate that.
From here, you could do that. Yeah.
You're right, because I get the feeling by the time I get to the end, Montag will either be dead or I won't be able to see him.
All right. Currently, from where you're at and the amount of smoke, you have a -2 modifier to your spellcasting.
Okay. So spellcasting is 4 minus 2 is 2. And then what?
Good luck.
Your spellcasting was 2, right?
My spellcasting with the modifier is 2, yeah.
All right. You chose a spell, which is going to be armor, right? Okay.
What about an attribute?
That's what I'm trying to see. Your spellcasting was 4?
Wait, I have low
Plus-
light vision. Does that count towards anything?
Okay, it's going to bring it down to -1.
Okay, yes.
It's just the amount of smoke, but it's also dimly lit area.
Mhm.
So it's spellcasting plus magic. Both of those skills.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yes.
So
Do
8
it.
dice.
Go for it.
Oh my god. Go. I have. God damn it!
What happened?
Hits are 5
Oh.
and 6, right?
Yeah.
And ones count as glitches, right?
No. How many dice did you roll? 8.
I rolled 8.
How
I got
many ones
2
did you get?
ones and
That's
a
fine.
5.
Okay, so
No,
That's
you
all
got
that
8 hit.
matters.
You got
A
8 hit.
hit. 1 hit. Well, there you go, Alex. You got like the shoulder pads of magic armor.
Real quick. What was the force on this thing? Apparently,
What does drain do?
drain damages you.
Like with health?
Yes. Yes.
Like I
Just-
physically hurt,
It's taking a lot out of you for casting a spell.
so it's doing damage.
Yeah.
potentially.
Oh my
It'll take stun damage on you. It's not gonna kill you. It might knock you out if you overexert yourself.
Alex, you better appreciate this.
Oh, I do.
Because if I gotta get lightheaded every time I gotta cast an armor spell on you because you're on your computer, I'm gonna be mad.
Look, this is
Well, actually, you're going to get dizzy because you chose to be a spellcaster. So don't blame him.
this is just you repaying me for that favor that I did for you the night that we met.
Yeah, don't bring that up. That's fine. Okay. Okay, so my drain is 5. It drains 5.
So right now it's doing 5 damage. You roll your magic to
Again.
resist that damage.
Okay, so I gotta roll 5.
You have to roll 5 dice. And starting here, we're gonna come back.
God damn it. I got 1 hit.
Okay, so instead of taking 5 damage, you take 4 stun.
Jesus.
Alex, you currently have armor.
Okay.
GC, you're gonna have to sustain it.
I hope you don't
Pretty much- No, right now, you pretty much have 1 extra point of armor on you, Alex, because he gave you 1 hit.
Okay.
Great.
Okay.
How much health do I have?
Right now it's kind of like if you held your breath for too long.
Oh shit.
Like you feel like a little bit like the stars in front of your eyes type deal.
Okay.
But it's not enough to knock you out. Obviously, it's just you feel like that, a little bit nauseous.
Okay.
That's how it is with 4 damage. We're gonna say that was a complex action while you're walking out.
Okay.
Alex,
Yes.
we're gonna come back to the top with you. You're currently in that room,
Yeah.
and the boxes in front of you. You see that there's 2 switches for it to be on or off, and then another switch for the first switch is for on and off. The second one is actually a dial, currently set to full blast.
I'm gonna dial that down.
Okay. Just simply interacting with it, since there's no barriers or anything in front of you, you're able to turn it back to what would have been normal. You're just setting up to that right now?
Yeah.
All right. As soon as you do that meat side of this whole excursion, you see that the flames dial down drastically. Not enough for it to go out, but it's not spreading as fast as it was.
Good.
You see currently the orc, by the way, when you look down that way, has reached this place, but he's having problems with the first cart, which is the one that's knocked over.
Okay.
And while you're looking to the side, you hear a blip coming from your cyber deck.
Well, what's that blip?
The blip, you see that this thing rematerializes behind your persona.
Oh crap!
You got 1 hit. 1 hit on you, which is your defense was
I knew that. 3 hits.
3 hits.
3 hits.
Okay, you successfully move your character out of the way in time for another action.
Okay. Attack. I guess. Okay. I just want to real quick.
Mhm.
All the steps for me cyber attacking.
Mm-hmm.
What are they?
We're gonna say that is your device rating plus your attack function. Any other things that you would have would probably do more damage as opposed to just allowing you to attack.
Okay.
So because you don't have anything beyond what your device is capable of, you don't have any extra damage aside from what you would normally do, which is your attack rating for damage plus any net hits.
So I would roll attack plus device rating.
Yeah, versus this guy's device rating plus firewall, minus however much damage he's taken so far.
And then my damage would be my attack rating plus the net hits.
Your damage?
Yeah.
Would be, I believe, the attack plus any net hits, yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yes.
Want to make sure. Okay, so now I'm rolling for my attack. With 4 hits.
All right. You got 2 net hits on him.
So and my attack is 6. That's 8.
He would roll, but he's only needs 1 more damage before the ice is totally disintegrated.
Is there any way, I guess maybe this was too late, but is there any way I can figure out who left it or where it came from?
You see that it was left here on a remote node that's actually currently attached to the block that you're attached to. Removing it wouldn't have done anything because it's already uploaded.
Okay.
But it's definitely like a dead drop, so to speak. So you could see that it was manufactured by the Ares Corporation, but it might not even be Ares.
Yeah, they could have just used it.
Right.
There's no like signature that I can look at?
No, from what it looks like, if from any rudimentary tests, you would see that it's like from a bot comlink type deal. So
I can't
there's no traces to yeah. There's really no traces left from this thing.
Okay.
And then you jack out.
Jack out.
Okay.
Mega Man.
All right. From here, you essentially stand back up, I guess, and you're free to do something after GC. Everything is waterlogged. You just cast a spell. Do you maintain the spell or no?
Yeah, I don't maintain the spell.
Okay, so you're just walking out?
Yeah.
All right, and so we're going to say that this is how you're walking out now. You've got 2 people in hand. Again, I haven't picked up somebody else. You walk out to the exit, but you see that it's severely crowded where you're at. You're able to make your way through as best as possible, but Nick easily catches up to you before you're able to make any real headway.
Mm-hmm.
You guys seem to be stuck down here for right now, but aside from the smoke, it seems like the fire is severely stopped, I guess, from getting further than where Nick has set up some water logging.
Okay.
Are the people I'm holding conscious yet?
Yes.
Okay, they're both conscious.
Yes.
Is what you're saying is that I can't go any further?
Currently, no.
Currently, I cannot go any further.
Currently, you could. I'm just saying, out of character, you would just leave Alex, and Alex would be playing by himself right now.
Okay. Then...
It's 10 o'clock.
Thank you. Can the
Thank you for that.
people that I'm holding,
They could stand up.
can they walk on their own at this point?
They're able to hold on to the rails that are currently air sides.
I can't leave Alex, but I don't want to leave them here.
They're surrounded by other people. Like it's not like they're by themselves. They
shit.
if you let go of them, other people help them up.
I beckon towards you to help me up the stairs.
Okay,
again,
then...
Not go to stairs.
Right. Forgot. He's got a limp. Okay, then I turn to the 2 people that I was carrying them, and I give them a way to contact me. I don't know. I write the way to find me on their arms or something.
Because you're an Amerindian, you give them the.
Okay, I give them this. If you want to play a racist, let's play a racist. I'm gonna give him.
No, don't do that. Okay, edit that out. That was bad.
That'll be really easy.
Yeah.
No, stop. It's too convenient.
Oh God. Anyway,
can I have? Can we just say I have like a?
We could say that you just like shoot it from your comlink to theirs. If they have.
I shoot them to their comlinks, my contact info, and then I rush towards Montac to pick him up.
All right, I'm just gonna need you to roll.
Yeah, I got 1 running.
Actually, because that would be a complex action. So right now you're just running as fast as you would normally be able to do. You can't push it further. With this, in the next round, you'd be cut up to Alex.
All right. Anything happens between then and now?
You don't. You just see currently Alex's position after he jacks out of the box. Everything seems to be clear. You run past a few other people as these other guys that Nick has told to get more people. You just run past them and those people that they've been able to save. Mm-hmm. But on the way back over there, you get to see Guy. What are you doing?
Going towards Vasco.
Okay.
The work is done.
Okay.
Wait, is your name Guy or is it Montac?
Montac. You could call me Guy though if you want.
Oh.
People have trouble pronouncing my name, so Guy is like an alternate name, a nickname.
You see, as you're walking towards there, you hear the orc yelling, and he's able to, as you turn to see him, as you turn to regard him, he just gets the one that was tipped over, that cart. He's knocked it back up on its wheels, and he's trying to wheel it out. With the amount of, you've bought him enough time, but he does seem to be panicked a little bit, just because he's next to the flames, essentially. It's not immediately next to him, but he's the closest without going over.
Okay. I tell him, "Hey, bro," because I'm the kind of guy that calls people bro now. How distressed does he look? Like from a scale of 1 to like frightened child.
Jesus.
I'd say it's a strong
pissing
leave
old
the cart.
man.
No, leaving the carts here and running away 0.5.
Okay. What would be the very bad? Like, would it be incredibly bad to leave the carts where they are?
Currently, I would say with the amount of stuff that you guys have done, not super bad, but you could probably minimize even more damage if you just move these carts.
Is there anything in the carts?
The propane tanks.
Am I caught up with Alex?
You're about to in your next initiative.
I would love to help.
Yeah, you're not the best person to do this.
No.
I am going to throw you into the cart and wheel it out with you in it. We might blow up, but that's okay. I mean, my dice rolls haven't been really good, but my karma's building towards me.
I yell to the orc, just leave it. Go.
You see him nod as he holds onto the cart that he's currently holding onto and just running with that.
Okay.
But we still have the other 2 carts there. That's it.
Okay. You did well.
He's no longer paying attention.
Get in the
So just as soon as he gets towards you, he kind of drops and leaves the cart and just bolts past Vasco, who does
pick you up. Wait, no. Am I near the cart?
Fairly close to the cart. You're about 30 feet away.
Who's closer?
Alex.
Am I closer to Alex or am I closer to the cart?
You're closer to Alex since you're right next to him, about to pick him up.
Okay, then I'm going to pick up Alex.
Okay.
I have a lift /
We can still go with that. Put me into the cart and wheel me up.
We are doing it. We're doing it.
I'm going to jump into a cart filled with explosives inside of a room that's currently on fire.
Isn't this fun?
How could this fail?
All right, jumping into a cart as best you can, you essentially sit on top of where the owner of the cart would be dealing money from.
Yeah.
I guess. Next to you, you actually see a whole, despite the fact that most of them are soaking wet, you do find a couple of dried donuts in this particular cart.
Total. I take one, I give one to Vasco.
Okay.
Delicious.
Vasco?
Tastes like chocolate.
Wait, what kind of donuts are they?
Powdered.
Okay.
Hate
you don't like powdered donuts?
Not big powdered donuts.
No, they're very small, the bite-sized ones.
Oh, okay, yeah, delicious.
Hell yeah. I grabbed what's left and put it in my hand. I split them between myself and Vasco as he's wheeling. I just sort of throw it into his mouth.
Okay.
Free donuts!
I'm assuming that propane is used for frying stuff in carts, so to speak.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to have fried foods in both of these. The other one being a hot dog cart, though.
Okay. That one we leave because we don't have time.
Yeah, you're in a cart, and I can only carry one or push one. So we're going to have to leave one behind. So I rush towards the exit.
Okay, I'm looking at your skills right now. I need you to roll sorcery skill group. I just need you to roll a strength plus agility test. We're going to say that.
Oh, so 9.
You're going to critically ditch, and we're both going to blow up.
Nick's going to be like, what the fuck happened? I was gone for 2 minutes.
We're going to start the next session. You and I are going to be completely different characters. This is my new character, Bob.
We're going to be like, all right. So, the council, you are playing as Nick. GC, you are playing as Chester. And
DMBigfoot, you're playing as Bob.
Great.
Congratulations.
What's half of 9?
5. We'll say 5. Why? Why do you ask?
Oh my god.
What happened?
Did you critically glitch?
No, we just barely missed it.
Okay.
I got 3 hits.
No, critically glitch if you got no hits, and there's all ones.
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ.
Or at least half ones. It's a regular glitch if you hit and half ones.
Yeah, if I hit and have ones, or have half of...
Half of the dice are ones.
Okay, yeah, we barely missed it by 1. I got 4 ones, but I got 3 hits.
Okay, that works.
Good. Awesome. All right. You push the cart as best as you can through the sludge that's essentially accumulating.
Here we go.
Rushing past the cart that this guy left behind. That's pretty much where you guys decide to bail out.
Yeah.
Alex, do you have one of those bad legs, but you have enough adrenaline to actually run on it for right now?
Yeah, I also still have my cane, and there's a handrail.
That's what I'm saying. It's altogether, you guys make it to the exit along with Nick. from there, you see that there's several hundred people trying to get through this thing. They've all slowed down for some reason, and currently you don't know why. We're gonna end the session with you hearing another blip on your comm link, as you see that there's a distress beacon coming. Like somebody's trying to get a call into the underground.
Well now, chummers, looks like our runners have made it through the first session without too much hassle. But will they fare as well in the crowded exit? I guess we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, I know some of the rules are fudged, but I had to keep things going. For your information, when rolling for drain, you need to roll depending on your character's tradition. And when hacking, you need to put marks on the node before you can interact with it. And Matrix combat should be, a little bit different. You know what? If you want to learn the specifics, go to shadowruntabletop.com/downloads to get the quick start rules and get a game going yourself. See you around, oh my. The Topps Company Inc. has sole ownership of the names, logo, artwork, marks, photographs, sounds, audio, video, and/or any proprietary material used in connection with the game Shadowrun. The Topps Company Inc. has granted permission to the Shadownauts to use such names, logos, artwork, marks, and/or any proprietary materials for promotional and informational purposes on its website, but does not endorse and is not affiliated with the Shadownauts in any official capacity whatsoever.